Recently, the Philippine Central Bank has been a word of mouth after the initial release of 1,000 peso polymer banknote which features the Philippine national eagle and some pagita of Versailles replacing the national heroes we used to see on our paper bills. As BSP posted a new design of this bill, it drew mostly positive reactions for praising the Philippine national eagle. However, some are disappointed because for them, it is most sacred to honor our national heroes. Addressing the questions regarding the removal of the old features, BSP demonstrated that they are pushing through redesigning to protect the integrity of our money since 1,000 pesos being the highest denomination is the natural target of forgers for counterfeiting. BSP also described the polymer-based bill as smarter, cleaner, and stronger. The dirt and waterproof banknote are believed to have enhanced security features, and it is believed to be hygienic and sanitary, which responds to the public health and safety concerns due to the COVID-19 pandemic. It also proves to be significantly cleaner, and it is more durable for having longer lifespan. Further, it is more environmental friendly for being recyclable. In terms of being smarter, the 1,000 peso polymer banknote has the following security features: Sampaguita clear window, serial numbers, shadow thread, vertical clear window, metallic features, blue iridescent figure, polymer substrate, tactile dots, embossed prints, flying eagle, and enhanced value panel. Aside from that, it is believed to be cleaner because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Sanitizing objects, especially banknotes, have been an urgent need for Filipinos. Not only do viruses and bacteria last for longer periods and be the cause of transmissible disease, but polymer banknotes are less prone to risk of damage as compared to the current paper bills. BSP proved that polymer bills have less carbon footprint since its production only requires less water, energy, and other resources. It can also be recycled to make other useful forms such as building components, furniture, and other household products. Moreover, polymer banknotes are stronger because it can last up to 5 times longer than the lifespan of our traditional bills, making it cost-effective for being economical in the long run. BSP also features the rich culture of our country. For the new 1,000 peso, it showcases flora and fauna. The Philippine eagle, which exemplifies Filipino strength, courage, and love for freedom. The Sampaguita, which symbolizes purity and hope, and the South Sea Pearl, two Bataha reefs, and Tinalak weave design to celebrate our natural resources and cultural heritage. Further, the financial authorities focused on the main goal of establishing financial stability after the global financial crisis. Based on the domestic needs, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas continues to pursue financial stability by convening with the Financial Stability Coordination Council. The FSCC is composed of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, Department of Finance, Insurance Commission, the Philippine Deposit Insurance Corporation, and the Securities and Exchange Commission. Although the task is really challenging, BSP keeps us sensitized to financial issues to arrive at well-informed decisions. BSP also ensures that Filipinos attain the benefits of a well-functioning financial market to the public. It is evident in our growing economy, which is a continuing journey that takes us all together.
Furthermore, to appreciate the BSP's efforts in maintaining price stability, supporting a stable banking system, and keeping our country's payment system secure, we'll let you know about its role and implication in our daily lives. The BSP promotes price stability, which is necessary for our economy to achieve balance and long-term growth. The BSP maintains low and stable inflation by implementing monetary policy, which includes decisions concerning the money supply and the cost of borrowing money in order to impact demand for goods and services. The BSP adopted inflation targeting as the basis for monetary policy, with the national government setting the target and the BSP announcing and committing to meeting it. Monetary policy tools are employed by the BSP in order to impact the money supply and the cost of borrowing money. The BSP's policy rate is their major tool. It is the BSP's key interest rate, which signals the bank's monetary policy position. The decision on monetary policy stance takes into account the inflation outlook for the target period. In particular, the BSP examines price and other developments on a regular basis to ensure that monetary policy settings remain appropriate. It produces an inflation forecast and compares it to the inflation objective. If the projection differs significantly from the aim, the BSP may adjust its monetary policy stance to manage inflation to meet the target. Any shift in the BSP's monetary policy stance, which influences household and corporate decisions on consumption, investment, saving, and production, would have an impact on total demand and ultimately inflation. For example, if the BSP considers there is an excess demand relative to supply of goods and services, which could lead to excessive inflation, it will tighten monetary policy. What happens now if the BSP tightens its monetary policy stance by raising its policy rate? The money supply will be lowered as banks are urged to deposit excess funds at BSP. Because bank credit would be reduced as a result, banks will most likely raise their interest rates. Higher interest rates will persuade the general population to borrow less from banks. Filipinos would also use portion of their income to make larger interest payments rather than spending it on things that they want. Interest rate increases would also make it more expensive for businesses to finance their investments. People will desire fewer goods and services when they have less money to spend on them. Price increases are less likely if total demand falls. Lower inflation is the final result of the BSP's tighter monetary policy. This is how monetary policy is implemented via the interest rate channel. Monetary policy also functions through the expectation, credit, exchange rate, and wealth channels with typically similar outcomes. Transparency is critical for inflation targeting, which is why all monetary policy actions are made public. Communication and trustworthiness are critical for anchoring inflation expectations, or public expectations of future price changes for goods and services. Because the BSP is credible, its monetary policy actions will increase public confidence that inflation will be managed within or brought back into the line with the objective, thereby guiding the public to make well-informed economic and financial decisions. With these concerns in mind, it is clear that the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas is aiming to increase the importance of existence to every Filipino.